Everybody, we're going to turn all the cameras on at 6. So while you're waiting, if you want to put some stuff in the chat, that would be great. And we're so glad you're here. We're going to turn everybody's camera on. Give us a few minutes.
Here we go. Here we are.
Hello
Hi.
there.
Oh, my.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We're so glad you're here.
Oh, yeah.
Roar.
Wow.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh,
Happy Halloween.
that gas mask is just what I need. Trust me.
Who has that gas mask?
Roger, your camera's not on.
People, this is my anniversary.
Anniversary. Get out of here. Is that
But
Charlie? What?
Colette, my wife, is not participating.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I tried. But, you know, after so many years, she doesn't obey me anymore.
Wait till after the election.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Carrie, I think you have the same outfit as me. Where's Carrie? Hold on.
Carrie.
Close.
Sherry's here.
Close.
Yeah, you're a cat and me too.
Oh,
Roar.
Your witches look better than mine.
I love your background with the pumpkin and the fireplace and the kitty cat. Very good.
Roger looks like a wine taster from Burgundy.
Oh, let's get a close-up of Roger. I want to see Roger.
Put your
Wow.
speaker on.
Mike.
Roger.
Hey,
your
Roger.
outfit. You got too much ceiling. I can't see you. Can you lower it a little? Wow.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
look
Wow.
great.
What's
Can
up?
we go to the ball?
Looks
Oh
like
my
a rock star.
I love it.
That's cool.
Now you're cooking with gas, Roger. Is that Carol Teller up there?
Hello.
It is.
Let's
Wow.
spotlight Carol and see what she's wearing. Hold on. Where's Carol? Let's see.
Right
She's
there.
in the middle. She's the center square.
Wow, Carol, you look amazing.
Yeah.
Put Carol.
Where did you get that nose,
There she
Jean-Pierre?
is.
I inherited it from my father. He had a long nose.
Oh,
But in reality, I got it in Venice.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
And
And
so did Leslie, I believe.
Connito said where's Leslie?
I'm
She
here.
said she
Yeah.
also has the same exact mask, right? Tell
I
us
do.
yours.
It's
Yeah.
a little beat up too.
And it's interesting. Say the year you got your mask, Leslie.
1983.
Yeah.
I
And
hope
it
that
got-
wasn't a prophecy about this pandemic.
No.
Has anyone got any trick-or-treaters?
No.
No.
We didn't
No.
have none came to the door.
no.
Oh, Robin is here.
And I forgot to buy candy anyway.
I have all this candy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I
I guess
Yeah.
I'll have to eat.
I know what you'll do
Oh,
with it.
I love it.
Yes, please.
Self-portrait?
Oh.
What's that?
Is that a self-portrait?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
so creative.
The
I'm
likeness is
really
perfect.
impressed.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
After this, I'm going to go hang myself.
Robin, your camera's not on.
Okay, here we
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi.
It's so great to see you.
Good to see you. How's everybody?
Very
Great.
good.
I remember
Hi,
you from the
Robin.
last Halloween.
I don't think
Everybody's good?
It is.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Are they opening up the bars soon down there?
I think that has to do with state regulations, and I'm not sure bars are allowed to open yet. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure whatever they do has to conform to all that stuff. So, I wrote a few conversation starters in the chat. What do you recall as your most memorable or creative Halloween costume in the past years, like when you were a little kid or recently or whatever?
I have one.
Okay.
So when I was living in Hoboken, I was at an art party in a loft, and somebody dressed up as a haunted house. And in each room, they had illuminated, and they had little people and little like things you could walk around him and look in to see the baby's room and the living room. And there was a little dog, and the windows were all cut out, and it was all painted like a Victorian house. And he put his drinks, everybody was resting their drinks on his shoulder. It was great. It was fun, you know? It was so fun.
Very good.
That is fun.
Yeah.
What comes to mind?
When I was a little girl, I used to love Sherry Lewis. She was a puppeteer
with
on
the
TV.
puppets.
Lamb chop.
Yeah, Lamb Chop and another one.
Trolley horse.
Yeah. So my father gave me or took an old cardboard box and he cut like a hole in it and we made it into a television set.
Oh, how cool.
And we put the cardboard box over my head and my head was cut out. And then he took an old tablecloth and put it under the cardboard box. So it looked like it was on a table. And then I had two puppets, Lamb Chop and the other one. And so I was Sherry Lewis in a television set.
What fun is that?
Oh, how cute.
That's cute.
Very creative.
Thank you. So Jo-Marie, welcome, and try to turn your camera on and your audio. So does anybody else have a memorable Halloween costume of their childhood that they can recall?
Grace, you have to unmute yourself.
Oh, that's great.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you,
Roger.
Roger.
Thanks.
My husband.
Follow the money, gang. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money.
Go, baby.
Are you Flavor Flay, Roger?
Huh?
Flavor Flay. I think he's the famous rapper that looks like you. I
You
think.
can take it from the east, take it from the west, take it from the one you look. Are you rapping?
You rocking, Roger.
All right.
Roger.
Cool.
Grace, I love your mask.
Oh, thank you. I was
Alexander Mastic, if you can unmute yourself, we'd love to hear from you. And if you could put your video on.
Oh, hi, it's Jo-Marie.
Hi, you look fantastic. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So we're just doing conversation starters and we're saying, what do you recall as your most memorable or creative Halloween costume from when you were young or little?
So I had a lot of them because when I was younger, we had a lot of Halloween parties and I always made my costumes. But the most memorable one was a geisha girl.
All
Great.
right.
Yeah, I made a whole costume and put the white paint on my face, and it was good. It was fun. If I ever find a picture, I'll dig it up and send it to you guys.
Okay, sure. Anybody else? Roger, let's hear from you. When you were a little kid, what was your Halloween costume?
I went as Hansel from Hansel and Gretel.
Oh,
Okay.
Look at him
And
now.
I had the white knickers to prove it.
Who was Gretel?
Someone said who was Gretel.
Eaten.
Did Gretel accompany you, Roger?
Yeah, but I don't remember who she was.
It's okay. Carol, what about you? What do you remember in your older days in Halloween?
I don't think I have any memories of it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at Carol Teller.
Wow.
Funny.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Can you hear me now?
We totally hear you.
I don't know why.
Hey, hi, baby. I'm a cat lady. Sorry to hear about Guy Wiggins. I bet he would have joined us tonight.
Oh, God, yes.
He sure would have.
Aw.
Yeah.
Sure would have.
Yeah,
Maybe he is here.
maybe he is.
Yeah, you
Yes,
you
yes.
blinked your eyes once or twice, and you remember how he was last year at this time at the party. with his king outfit and queen.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
On the wood.
Yeah.
Bonnie, wasn't he at the
That's right.
painting party over the summer?
He was, he was.
Yes. Like dressed up. They were amazing. Yeah. Very
So-
sad.
What was he?
He was a king last
He was
year.
the king. right?
Oh, yeah, he was the king.
And Dorothy
He's a
was
king. Okay. I didn't hear that.
So now let's talk about Halloween candy. Robin, I found a poem.
Oh,
I
Marie,
think
is that
you're
your
gonna
pussycat
appreciate
behind
it.
you?
Find Robin.
It's
Joe Marie, is that your pussycat behind you?
It is.
Oh my, who is he? What's his name? Her name?
Her name is Trippy.
Trippy?
She's one
As
of
in
five.
Peter Trippy?
As
Oh,
in Peter.
Exactly. Peter Trippy.
Peter
All
Trippy.
right.
oh,
Hi, Trippy.
Ah,
So Robin, I spotlighted you because I know you work in the dental field, and I think you're gonna find this funny. At least I hope you will. So this is a poem by Shel Silverstein,
Ah,
and it's called "Yes, I Invented Trick or Treat."
yes.
So you could fill your mouth with sweets, candy bars and lemon drops, marshmallow and Tootsie Pops, butterscotch and bubble gum. Hold out your hand and give you some chocolate
Thank you.
kisses, jubilees, sour balls and jelly beans. Have a Coke, some cookies too. Take a couple, grab a few. Peppermint sticks and Mary Janes, licorice whips and candy canes. Slurp some soda, munch a pie. Don't let those M&Ms go by. Chew that toffee, munch those treats. Get that caramel in your teeth. Maybe I'll be here. I'm your friendly dentist, dear.
Very
So
cool.
let's talk about Halloween candy and what are our favorites. I can tell you mine are the Reese's Pieces
Yes.
with the M&Ms.
Most people like the Reese's peanuts.
Mhm.
candy corn.
One of the most favorite.
I like the candy corn too. Yes,
I love
definitely.
candy corn.
How about Cracker Jacks?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I like.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey there, how are you, Roger?
Good, Elizabeth. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to
Hey,
see
Roger.
everybody.
Carol, you look so spooky.
She's so intense. Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So let's talk about scary movies. What?
Where's Elizabeth, though? I haven't seen Elizabeth.
There is Elizabeth.
Yeah, where's Elizabeth?
I just text Lynn that I have to take Sebastianelli. Like, I'm gonna.
So what's your favorite scary movies, everybody?
Bride
Conjuring.
of Frankenstein.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't watch any.
Halloween.
Because I keep,
I
I don't know,
love your
does anybody else have that problem? Being so visual, it just stays in my mind.
Yes, I do. I have that problem.
I like that too.
I can't watch them either. They stay in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony,
I don't
can
even
you
like the
take
music.
pictures of everybody?
I could if I had a camera.
Well, we're
This has been a
recording
great
this,
show.
Carol, so,
Oh, you're recording everything?
yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
we can
great.
take stills of them. Sure.
You know, you can do screenshots too.
Yeah.
If people at home want to do screenshots.
You can also do shots.
Good, excellent idea.
And we're getting more people coming on. Neil Allen is here and Leslie
All right.
Lobell is
Hi,
here.
Laura.
So we're up to
Hello,
like
Anthony.
15,
Laura.
about 30 people signed up for tonight.
Wow.
That looks like Joe Marie.
Yeah, hi.
Good outfit, Leslie. Hi,
Hi, Leslie.
welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Leslie.
You Elton John?
No, Flavor Flav, the rapper.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was Elton John also.
I did too. I thought
I
he was
thought it was
Elton.
50 cents.
That is so funny.
Good to see you, Roger.
That's cute.
Hi, Neil. Your camera's not on. Welcome.
Okay, here we go. How's that?
Funny, you know what's a fun old movie is
There we
Them.
go.
There we
Seen
go.
that movie?
Hi, Neil.
I know you're out there, Neil. Where, I don't know, but you are out there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Leslie was saying something about a movie. What movie, Leslie?
Have you seen the movie Them from 1957
Oh,
about the giant ants? It's not scary.
Them,
It's
yes.
spooky.
I'm sure.
It's one of those drive-in movies.
Them, yes. And if you go back really far, dating myself, Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Ooh, I love that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That one's I mean,
The
that
Rocky
was
Horror
so
Show.
fun.
Yes. And
Hey,
also,
look at Raja.
Roger, adorable.
what about Nosferatu 1922?
Oh,
Which
wow.
one was that?
Nosferatu 1922.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
What
that's
about
the scariest movie.
what about the Blob?
The
Walking Dead.
Yeah. The Walking Dead.
I thought The Birds was a scary movie.
Yeah, absolutely great.
Where's
our
Italian plague doctor? I saw him for a second.
Ah, that's Jean-Pierre.
Pierre, the Italian plague
Yes.
doctor.
Uh-huh. And where's Colette?
She's
There we go. Look
That
at
very-
Carol.
right here.
Where's Carol?
Okay, yay, Colette.
Roger, you rock, man.
Roger, I have a question. Do you
Yes.
see those lines through your sunglasses? Can you see them or does it look normal?
It's not easy.
Oh, so you
I
can't
don't
see
want to lose
them.
the image.
But squinting is part of the game.
Oh, yeah?
painting racket,
That's only when you're looking at your painting.
Nothing better than the smell of an
So,
old Venetian
so listen,
nap.
guys. Anthony Almeida called me earlier today, and he was talking about the gold rush. And I said, Anthony, I really don't know much about the gold rush, except my son once mentioned to me that in a gold rush, it's a good idea to be selling the shovels instead of digging for gold.
Yeah.
That makes a
So,
lot of sense.
Anthony came up with a poem that he wants to read that takes place in the days of the Alaskan gold rush. And it's a tale that has ghastly promise, and it was made by a prospector to his friend, and the macabre way that it was ultimately fulfilled. So, without further ado, take it away, Anthony.
Oh, okay. You'll give me a second or two. Let me adjust my equipment here. Okay.
I like the cat behind you with the red coat.
You could see it?
Yeah, now I
Can you see me
can.
at this point? Are we on?
What?
Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah.
Where's the Portuguese water dog?
We can get him in on this act too in a little while. But it might be tumultuous, but we'll give it a shot.
That's okay.
Okay.
Beef salmon.
It was hard. It was awfully hard. I really don't know what kept us going. It was the Yukon dream, the dream of gold and what it could do for us. It was a dream of having more than we needed and more than we deserved. So without further ado, I'll tell you the story of what happened to us on that God-forsaken Yukon trail as we chased through the frozen darkness on our quest for gold. I give you then the cremation of Sam McGee. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was that night on the marge of Lake LaBarge. I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the South to roam round the pole, God only knows. He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner live in hell. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold through the parka's fold. It stabbed like a driven nail. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Just bear with me because my screen disappeared. If our eyes we'd closed, then the lashes froze, till sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay packed tight in our robes beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed and the stars o'erhead were dancing heel and toe, he turned to me and, "Cap," says he, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request." Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. Then he says with a sort of moan, "It's the cursed cold, and it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet 'tain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. So I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains." Now a pal's last need is a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail. And we started on at the streak of dawn, but God, he looked ghastly pale. He crouched on the sleigh and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that land of death, and I hurried horror driven with a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh and it seemed to say, "You may tax your brawn and brains, but your promise true, and it's up to you to cremate those last remains." Now a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, and my heart how I cursed that load, in the long, long night by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring howled out their woes to the homeless snows. Oh God, how I loathed the thing. And every day that quiet clay seemed to heavier and heavier grow. And on I went, though the dogs were spent and the grub was getting low. The trail was bad and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in. And I'd often sing to the hateful thing, and it hearkened with a grin, till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, and the derelict there did lay. It was jammed in the ice, but I saw in the trice it was called the Alice May. And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum. Then here, said I with a sudden cry, is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found that was lying round, and I heaped the fuel higher. The flames just soared, and the furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see. And I burrowed a hole in the glowing coal, and I stuffed in Sam McGee. Then I made a hike, for I didn't like to hear him sizzle so. And the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled, and the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, but the hot sweat rolled down my cheeks, and I don't know why. And the greasy smoke in an inky cloak went streaming down the sky. I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear. I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, "I just take a peep inside. I guess he's cooked," and it's time I looked. Then the door I opened wide. And there sat Sam looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile, you could see a mile, and he said, "Please close that door. It's fine in here, but I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and storm. Since I left Plumtree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold, but the Arctic trails have their secret tales that'll make your blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was that night on the marge of Lake Labarge. I cremated Sam McGee."
Ooh.
Terrific.
Bravo, excellent.
Wow.
Get the wolves going,
That
Jeff.
was
You're the
really
wolves.
great, Anthony. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Did I hear that in Margaret Merriweather in one of those Miss Marples when she was? Did I hear that when did she recite that? That is such a wonderful poem, and you read that so beautifully.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just started reading Agatha
Where is
Christie.
everyone?
I'd love to look that up. One of the Miss
It was
Marple.
spoofed in a Tex Avery cartoon in the 50s, a short film.
So I see Charity is here. Hi, Charity. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
Charlie.
Halloween.
Thank
Happy
you.
Halloween,
I love your
Charity.
costume.
Any guesses?
Yes, the
Ah,
girl with
with
the
the earring.
pearl earring.
Yes, very good.
Very good.
Are you supposed to be the girl with the pearl in her ear?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool.
You
Where's
got it.
the pearl?
Very creative.
Where's the pearl?
Fantastic.
Where's
The
the
pearl's
pearl?
in the pawn shop.
Oh, a little
Very
pearl.
good.
Nice.
Nice.
That's nice. I like that.
Charity, I know your committee has something going on next Friday. Do you want to give like a small
Sure.
story about it?
So, yeah. So the Junior and Scholarship Committee is starting this series of webinars called the Behind the Scenes at Salmagundi. So this upcoming Friday, November 6th at 6 p.m., Richard Rosenblatt is going to be the first guest of the series. So he's going to be talking about what he does as chairman of the art committee. That's something that I think a lot of people would be interested in knowing more about, that whole process, and especially like how that is functioning now with the pandemic. So the sign up is maybe we could put the sign up link in the chat box, Bunny.
Yeah.
Sign up is open already, is it? Charity?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's on the website and it was in today's news you could use.
Okay.
Okay.
Solid.
I can get today's news. Oh, maybe I did.
And Marcia Lloyd is here. I want to see her costume. Wow,
Where's
look at
Marcia?
that.
There she is. Hello,
I don't
Marcia.
see her.
Oh.
You're a little dark, but it looks like a good costume. Hi.
I mean, yeah. Now I'm unmuted. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Marcia.
Did you turn a light on yourself?
trying to get the
Unless you
lighting
want
right.
it off.
That's getting it.
Very dramatic, Marcia.
Well, dramatic lighting, but
Spook lighting.
I like it spooky in the
great.
dark.
Very
That is
spooky.
spooky.
yeah.
Well, photographers are into atmospheres.
Yes. Right.
That's right.
Yeah, I can usually get this light right, but I just can't get it right now. But
I think it looks pretty good.
anyway, you can get sort
Oh,
of.
I love your costume.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a mask I made when I was working in leather.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Both of you.
I don't see a mask.
I'm trying to guess Leslie's costume.
There we go.
Looks
Yeah,
like Cinderella or something.
No, I am
Hawaii?
I am a 1920 society woman. And I recently went to see Emperor of Broadway on Emperor Jones on Broadway. And love to make a big pitch for Charles Gilpin. He's an amazing actor. And a fortune teller told me that there's this awesome 100 years from now, in 2020, there will be a lovely movie called The Black Emperor of Broadway, which will be a tribute to this wonderful actor.
Oh, there we go.
Very good. Thank you.
Cool.
Nice.
I'd also like to make a toast to Guy Wiggins, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, very appropriate.
So some of you may know and some of you may not, but one of the things I loved him because he always had a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye.
Absolutely.
But one thing that maybe not everybody knows was that he happened to be an amazing bartender. And his favorite drink was the Negroni. So I have made a Negroni in his honor today. But I would just like to make a toast to a wonderful man, fabulous artist.
Wonderful.
May he rest in peace and may he always be remembered.
Absolutely.
Here, here.
Thank you.
What's in the Negroni?
1/3 gin, 1/3 Campari, and 1/3 sweet vermouth.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Offense, but
Say those either you love it or you hate it.
100.
So let's guess who Hope is.
I don't know who I am myself.
I think I know who you are.
We don't even know that's
Can I
Hope.
guess? Cousin
Who am
Ed. Cousin
The
Ed.
Invisible Man.
No,
Yes.
Cousin It from the Adams Family.
Oh, I love that, Cousin It. That's great. I thought that. Yeah.
No.
I
I think
the name, but I understand the look.
Cousin It has hair.
Yeah, I was thinking the Invisible Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
Whatever.
The ghost of Halloween
Smiling.
past.
I am smiling under here.
The COVID ghost. You're the COVID ghost.
Ghost. That's what I thought I was.
The COVID
Right adorable.
What a year. What a year.
So,
You think we ought to bring more
Really
chili?
are appropriate. Are you going to,
No.
you're going to care for us all?
Hi, guys.
Laura.
I love that nose. Oh my God. It's like the herbs.
Alex, Mikey, Mike, Mike,
Kev.
Mike, you're a lamp.
I'm a lamp.
Okay.
That's great.
Great.
Do
is
you
that?
see? Do
Yeah.
you see how I just light up a room?
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Are you a light sculptor?
Apparently, right now I am. I'm actually I joined Selma Gundy in January, and I was in the junior scholarship show in January. And I'm an out-of-state member, so I live in Atlanta, Georgia, but I frequent New York for art-related work. So happy to be here. Happy to,
And
be a
how
lamp.
did you?
Nice to meet you. Glad you're here with us.
Yeah, welcome. And I'm just curious how you heard of the club all the way in Atlanta.
I was a student of Nick Dawes at Parsons.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and so I became familiar with the club and then applied, after talking with Nick about it, and it seemed like a cool place to be. So so here I am,
Congratulations.
Here or are you in
Best
Atlanta?
place.
I'm in Atlanta right now.
Oh.
I thought you
So
might
how
have-
do you get
Yeah.
the light to go up on top of you?
Oh, I have a small hold on, let me see if I can do this. I have a small light on top of the top of the lamp, and it's good for making shadows and
Yeah.
whatnot. So I kind of like the funny simplicity of being a lamp,
Thank you.
Brilliant in every way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's just being a lamp is really just enough. It's not, being a lamp is not too much, nor is it too little. You can accomplish everything you need to be if you're just a lamp.
Because you know
Basking
what?
in
You're
your light.
light. It's all about the light.
Yeah. And on a serious note, I do love James Turrell. So
Oh,
James Turrell is like a influential artist for me. I have like an academic drawing and painting background, but I also work in like installation and video art. And so I've sort of like involved both in my practice, but at Sound Lagundi, I've shown like the more traditional work that I've done. But I'm showing some work in the Museum of Contemporary Art, Georgia, some new media work next year. So
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's very impressive.
oh, thank you. Yeah,
Welcome to the club.
yeah.
Where's Grace Slicer?
I'm happy to be here.
Looking for Grace Slicer.
Right here.
Where are you, darling?
I'm well. How are you, Roger? I
All
missed
right,
you.
I'm fine, Grace. It's good to hear from you. How's Bob?
He's doing okay.
That's good. Good. I'm glad to hear
there.
this. All right.
Grace, where are you located? What state?
Sorry?
Where are you located? What area or
Oh,
what?
I'm in California.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, San Diego.
That I love about Zoom. We could all be together,
Yeah,
no matter
isn't
where we
great?
are.
Great. I mean,
Absolutely
there is no way I
incredible.
could
Really
be
is.
there unless I'm,
Incredible
on the video.
unifier.
So it's cool.
You can
You know, if you
paint
come
the
into
models
York
from
now,
all
you
over
have
the
to
world.
quarantine.
Right, right. Yeah, because we're pretty shut down still out
Very.
here too. You guys
This
are
year
really
Going to get
had it.
together in Denver. It never happened.
I know. I put in for the next time. So are you gonna?
Okay. Stay on board.
I put in for the next spring, so hopefully we'll be open by then.
My money's in too.
Yeah. So
What are you guys doing in Denver?
That's a
Uh,
convention.
Plein air convention.
Plein air
Right.
convention?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jean-Pierre's going, right?
Yeah.
Cool. How do you get
I
in?
mean, we have a blast, right?
Yes, we do.
How do you get in? Do you have to dress in like, as a rapper to get in, or?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Have you done the virtual ones, Roger?
I did Realism Live, and
Did ya?
it was great. Yes.
I've been doing the
can't
David
see?
Lappel's
Uh-huh.
classes. I love David's stuff. So
Yeah.
Roger, my
Very much
daughter's
so.
out in Fort Collins right now, and the fires are horrendous. She just went out there in August. She's getting her master's at in Fort Collins at CSU, and they saved the college. But Denver has a lot of fires now around it as well. I think they're going out because of the snow. They had snow for like 12 to 18 inches, but.
Way. It's hard to remember. You'll meet people, particularly if you're not there every month. You'll meet people and you'll forget their names. So when you do a screenshot, when people are all up on the gallery, I find that is really a nice thing to have.
Right.
I took a few
You can look up their
screenshots.
artwork right away.
Alex, you should have a light bulb above your head.
That'll be next year.
Okay.
I'll have it suspended.
Gloria, do you want to talk for a few minutes about your mystery book club and movie night?
Hi, Gloria.
Hi, everybody. Well, we've expanded to video now, and we're doing, the first one we did was called Enola Holmes, which was a fictitious story about Sherlock Holmes having a baby sister, and she becomes quite a little detective on her own. And this next one will be to give equal time to Agatha Christie. It's the true story of her disappearance in the middle of her divorce. She disappeared for 11 days, 10 or 11 days.
Mhm.
And that's a true story. She really did that. And it did cause quite a lot of pandemonium in England. Everybody was searching for her. They did everything but send out the Navy. But they were really concerned about her welfare and safety. And there was even a thought at the time that her husband had done her in because she didn't want a divorce and he was out living with his mistress. But to make a long story short, somebody has written a story about that 10, 11 days that she was missing, that she was actually undercover as a detective of her own and actually solving a murder. And in the story itself, the interesting thing about the movie, which is available on Netflix, is that she actually tells you the formula for how she decides who the murderer is or how people can decide. I started reading her when I was 10. By 11, I knew the formula. And I always knew who the murderer was because she always used the same formula. And that
Who's
was
in the movie, Gloria?
But there? Oh,
Who's
I
in
don't
the
know.
movie?
There's nobody in it that I would say we would
I think
recognize.
Dustin Hoffman is in it.
What, yeah?
I think Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, the
is in
name of it is Agatha Christie and the Truth of Murder. And it's quite good. And as I said, she explains the formula and then she discovers in talking to a real detective, because she solves this murder and works closely with the police, that there's nothing wrong with her formula. So except for 4 different instances that I can speak of at the meeting, she always uses the same formula. But it's never detracted from her stories. I've watched her movies. I've read all of her books, both Poirot and Miss Marple, and even others. She's written other books without either of those protagonists. And I know the formula, but I don't care. I don't care because her writing is so good. I still am wondering who the murderer is, even though I know the formula. I keep wondering, maybe not this time, maybe not this time. In any event, you're all welcome to come wherever you are. It's very enjoyable.
And I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of
fun. So fun.
When is it?
Well, the video is the middle Tuesday of the month, and the book club meets every last Tuesday of the month. It's the middle Tuesday of the month and the last Tuesday of the month at 6:30.
There's a 1973 version called Agatha, starring Vanessa Redgrave, Dustin Hoffman, and Timothy Dalton.
Wow.
And it deals with her disappearance.
Cool.
Yes.
So you should check that one out.
Okay. I just wanted to do this one because it is actually a murder mystery in it. And
Okay, yeah.
and I do enjoy, I love anything Agatha Christie. Yes. She was a remarkable woman.
She was.
There was.
Thank you. So Hope, I think I recall you coming to other Zoom events. Where are you located? Like in New York or where?
Yes, I'm in Manhattan. I'm around the corner. I'm one of those.
Oh.
Ah, perfect.
But I haven't been to any other Zoom meeting.
Oh,
Zoom meeting.
your name is familiar. I'm not sure why.
I may have signed on and then wasn't able to make it.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell if we've met you or not. As opposed to Elizabeth's picture, right? We
Yes,
know
Hope.
Well, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
Yes,
Sure.
definitely.
So,
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
Thank
Yay, thank
Yay.
you.
Yes.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
Halloween,
Halloween.
Stay safe.
Well done, Bonnie.
Happy Halloween, Grace.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Get on your
Thank
broom
you
for
stick,
having this.
fly away, and have a
going on Agatha Christie, Gloria.
Take care.
Roger.
Okay, pleasure, pleasure.
Good night, everybody.
See everybody.
Good night.
Great.
I love Carol.
Bye.
Tell us, Carol. I love your costume.
Thank you.
Well, all looking good.
all.
All looking good. Have a blessed
Resurrected from
evening, everyone.
Bye-bye. Good night.